I'm home. Who you know do it like this? Make a comeback so fierce. Whole world better tune in. Watch out, cause I'ma go big. I'ma go big. I'ma go big. Yes, I'm going big. I'ma go big.
Electric.
Please welcome Qualcomm's Chief Marketing Officer, Don McGuire.
Well, if you weren't awake before, you're awake now. You know that video was entirely shot on Snapdragon, every single frame, which is pretty amazing. So stick around at the end of the show today because we're going to show you how we did it. OK, so let's get started. First of all, aloha, and welcome to Snapdragon Summit 2023. To the nearly, I think, 400 of you here in the room, and to the millions watching online from around the world, thank you so much for joining us today. Maui has become as much a part of Snapdragon Summit as Snapdragon Summit has become part of Maui. However, when we were in the early planning stages of Snapdragon Summit 2023, we did take a step back. And we asked, is this the right time to return to the island? We work with local government, organizations, culturalists like Kai and Noah, who you just saw, to make sure we were making decisions that were empathetic and sensitive to the people of this beautiful island. And today, Maui has welcomed us back with open arms, sharing its hospitality and culture. We are honored to be here supporting recovery efforts. How many of you planted a tree or a bush last night? Hopefully you did. I think we did over 500, which is fantastic. Working with 40 local businesses and helping to shine a light on its resiliency. Well, at the same time, we're going to be showcasing extraordinary experiences that only Snapdragon can bring you. Because Snapdragon is where innovation happens first, especially now in the era of AI. Snapdragon is truly transforming how we live, work, and play. And today, I'm happy to share that Snapdragon lives in approximately 3 billion devices, spanning smartphones, XR, laptops, connected cars, and so much more. That incredible number of 3 billion enables us to position the Snapdragon brand as a growth driver for the business. Our commitment and investment in building our brand value is yielding amazing results. So let me walk you through that. And of course, it starts with awareness, which for Snapdragon is 2 times higher than any of our competitors and the competitive average. And it continues to increase year over year. In China alone, we have over 85% overall awareness. Shout out to China. But awareness is actually not enough. We need to transition consumers from just knowing about the brand to looking for our fireball when it comes to buying their next smart device. This is where we're leaning in on our strength in smartphones. Consumers both prefer Snapdragon and are more likely to buy a device powered by Snapdragon more than 9 times versus competitors. And smartphone owners are 10 times more likely to recommend Snapdragon more than any other competitor. It's pretty amazing. When it comes time for a new smartphone, purchase intent for Snapdragon-powered devices is 3 times higher than our next competitor. And consumers are willing to pay a 16% premium over devices that aren't powered by Snapdragon. And in the last year alone, that's grown over 12%. So bringing it all together, consumers consider Snapdragon the best-in-class processor in every price range versus the competition. We're already seeing the halo effect from our strength in smartphones. Consumers who are familiar with Snapdragon smartphones are about 2 times more likely to consider devices powered by Snapdragon across other product categories, including connected cars. These metrics are a testament to the strength of the Snapdragon brand and the products behind it. And when we look at building brand, or Snapdragon, as a global premium consumer brand, our goal is to not only create value for us, but also for our partners, because we're on this marketing journey together. An important part of Snapdragon marketing is, of course, the privilege of getting to launch our flagship platforms right here at Snapdragon Summit. But there are also 2 additional areas we're focused on across our brand building efforts: forging and leveraging strategic partnerships and building community. Let me start with partnerships. We've aligned our partnership strategy to key consumer passion points: photography, music, gaming, and sports. Because passion is what connects people, and technology can enable and bring these experiences to life. And that's where the magic happens. So we're partnering with the likes of ESL, where we've created together the world's largest third-party mobile esports league in the world, the Snapdragon Pro Series. With San Diego State University for our state-of-the-art Snapdragon Stadium. Wish the Aztecs were doing a little bit better, but whatever. With Mercedes, AMG Formula One team, which boasts the most wins in F1 history. Ow! Should not have been disqualified in Austin. And of course, with the 1.1 billion loyal fans globally cheering on the Manchester United Football Club. And kicking off in July of 2024, Snapdragon will be featured as the front-of-shirt partner for Manchester United, the #1 sports brand on the planet. This groundbreaking partnership is going to yield amazing results for the brand, our partners, and our fans. And speaking of fans, that brings me to the importance of building community. The Snapdragon Insiders program is closing in on 14 million members strong. Woo! Cheering section. These engaged fans share their passion for all things Snapdragon across social platforms around the world. And when we look at their potential reach, where they can amplify our messages, it's estimated at over 1.3 billion people. So I need to send a special shout out to our Snapdragon Insiders who are tuning in from around the world. And we are thrilled to have 25 Snapdragon Insiders joining us here in Maui. So be sure to say aloha. Aloha, Snapdragon Insiders. If you're not a Snapdragon Insider, don't miss out. Find Snapdragon across all the social platforms, which are listed behind me. And it's easy. Just start following. Now, over the next couple days, we're going to share more about how we're innovating in the era of AI and how we're going to take experiences you are so passionate about to the next level. We have a lot of Snapdragon goodness on the way. Hold on to your seats, people. And now, it's my pleasure to welcome on stage, you know him, you love him, Qualcomm President and CEO, Cristiano Amon.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Dawn. I really appreciate it. I'm so happy to see all of you here. We got a full house. That's very exciting. We have a lot of news to share with you today. I think this is going to be a very special Snapdragon Summit. And I'm just going to get started. When we think about Snapdragon, it really sets the pace of innovation across all of our devices. But I think this is going to be the most impactful summit we had. We're going to talk about two things, at least in my presentation. We have a lot of things to tell you, but in my presentation, I want to spend time hopefully telling you about two things. One is how we're thinking about Gen AI. I'm sure all of you have been hearing about AI and Gen AI, but we're going to show you something different. We're going to take the time to explain how Gen AI is actually going to change devices, and it's going to work with the cloud. Some of the things we've been saying for a while, before it was popular, but I'll connect it and show it to you, especially when we think about the technologies that we've been developing to get to this moment. That's one thing that I want you to take away, and I'm going to spend a little bit of time on that. The second thing I wanted to take away is how we're going to redefine high performance in mobile computing. Today, I think this is going to be a special Snapdragon Summit because it's also how our company is changing. And we've been saying that Qualcomm is evolving from a communications company into a connected processing company. And I think today we're going to demonstrate to you what we've been busy working on. So with that, I'm going to get started talking about Gen AI. We're really entering the era of generative AI. It's a new age. And when we think about what that is driving, it's going to drive an unprecedented change in how we think about using those devices, the innovation. It will change how we create, how we search, how we interact with our devices. And what is fascinating is we've seen an exponential growth in use cases. When we start thinking about the role of AI on devices, I will say about 12 months ago, we'll have people saying about 1 or 2 use cases. Now we can see hundreds of use cases. And I expect that as we get to 2024, we're going to see thousands of use cases. And the Snapdragon is playing a very central role in enabling this future. And that's what I hope to take the time to explain to you how we're thinking about this. So we look at AI everywhere. And when we look at AI everywhere, I want you to look at this picture because AI started in the cloud. And we see a lot of the use cases right now. And a lot of those use cases actually happen, in many cases, to your phone, to your PC. I think the phone is the most connected, cloud-connected device in the world. We're taking steps to make sure that's also true for your PC. And you see a lot of activity that is happening on the cloud. Then you have something in the middle, which we call hybrid AI. That's where the cloud start working with the device, and you have some of the capabilities that you have on the cloud running on the device, and you started to make use of a distributing computing platform. And we see that happen with computing in general. We saw how computing started in mainframes and went to PC and to phones, and you started seeing that AI accelerated computing happen in the cloud and on devices. But then you go to the next step, which is how AI is developing on the device. And AI is developing on the device in a different way that develops on the cloud. Now, I'm going to go back to about 2018. Some of you remember 2018, we talked about accelerating 5G and bring 5G to the mobile market, which we'll be able to launch in 2019. When we said about the beginning of the 5G era, we said, and if you go back to all of the Qualcomm messages, we said about 5G and AI will be what we'll see in the era of 5G. Just a little bit going back in time, when we bought broadband to mobile devices with 4G, we saw that if you have broadband, you're going to have a computer that fits in the palm of your hand, and that's how the smartphone started. It's your personal mobile computing device. When we saw that those two things develop at the same time. As 4G developers, we saw, the personal mobile computing developing. When we got to 5G, we said that's going to happen to AI. A lot of people didn't understand why is Qualcomm saying 5G and AI are together. And I think that's why we wanted to get to this point. As you now have the computing capability and the development and maturity of the AI models that you can make that happen, that the cloud and the device are working together to redefine an experience, and it gets developed on the device in a very unique way. So when I say about redefining the experience, I'm going to go to the next slide, and I'm going to, on purpose, I made it very provocative, because this is how profound of a change we have in front of us. So if you look about every major evolution of the mobile industry, it has included a significant change in the device user experience. When we started, it was about voice, and it's about making sure you have a phone that you carry with you, you can call anybody in the world, and then it went from that to text. Then we went to messaging and email. By the way, I really love my BlackBerry. I've been to a number of those. And then, as the 4G era started, you started to see that this became a computer. And the smartphone is an incredible thing. It's the largest developer platform ever created by mankind, and really redefined the modern life. But now, we're just witnessed the beginning of a next transition. And it's going to be as profound, that's what we believe at Qualcomm, as the transition that we've seen with those mobile devices. So let's get into it. So when you look of how our devices work today, we are now very used to an app-centric world. So I'm going to walk you, how, and you're very familiar with it, right? You have the computing platform, that's our job. That's what Snapdragon does. On top of that, you have the operational system. Then you have the apps. And then you have the human. And the human uses the touch interface and touch one app and another app and go from one app to the other. It gets data from one app, sent to another app. And that's the app-centric world that we're accustomed to, and it's in our inseparable device. But this is changing, enabled by devices with the AI capabilities and this AI transition that we're seeing. So hopefully this will provide you an example. Think about the AI now running pervasively on your device. It's running all the time. The AI is running all the time on the device. And what the AI is trying to do is to predict you. That's what AI is trying to do, because the device has very unique things that is about you. And it's trying to understand what your behavior is. And that intelligence gets integrated into the device, into the OS, into the applications, and into the cloud. And that starts to change how you interact with those devices. It's even over time, it's going to change how we think about the role of apps as well. It will change how you interface and communicate. It's going to feel natural, conversational, intuitive, personal. And this is not happening just on smartphones. It's happening on smartphones, it's happening on PCs, it's happening on cars, it's happening on a number of different devices. And what's exciting about this transition is think about this AI engine running in the device, interacting with the cloud. As I mentioned, you can have the device can go to an app on your device, or since the device knows what you want, it can also go to the cloud. So we're going to now, you see how 5G and AI is going to bring everything together, because you're going to have an app-centric device, but at the same time, the device may not need all the apps, and it's going to be integrated with the cloud. The AI know what you want, and it's going to work on the application on the device or the cloud, and that's going to change. Now, I know I said a lot. The easiest thing to do right now is to help you actually visualize this. How would you experience this that we're just talking about it? So to help you really understand and capture, I want to show you a couple of examples, which are actually many of our partners. Some of our partners here in this room that are going to be talking to us have been developing, and it's going to be how you're going to experience some of those devices. So I'll leave you with the video.
Hi, Leah. I have some suggestions for your day with Naomi. Would you like to see them?
Yes, and share with Naomi.
Today we have a mix of Japanese teas, including gyokuro, kamaricha, and mugicha.
Hello, Sam. Hope you're having a good day. Great news, we've got a bit of budget left over as we near the end of your renovation. I've got 3 options for you. First, we can add a double sink vanity, but we'll have to reinforce the floor joists, which will add another 2 weeks to the build. Second, we can do an accent wall with that premium tile.
Based on your budget, calendar, and preferences, I recommend the full tile accent wall.
Looks good. Please tell John we're going with the tile.
Take me back to my trip to the Redwoods last July.
Okay, taking you to Fern Creek, California in July.
Remove bug noises.
Isn't that cool? So I think that's what's so unique about this moment that we are in the industry, because, as I said, it changes. It changes how we think about the devices, the OS, and the apps, and how do you actually define as user experience. And what's cool about having the ability to run AI pervasively and all the time on the device, because the device brings something which is very unique, whether it's your car, your PC, your phone. First, it's about you. So the experience is very personalized. It's about the AI trying to predict what you want based on the knowledge that it has on your data. It has privacy. It's how you think about having the data with you that you want it to be in your device or if within your digital space. It's about immediacy. Everything on the device has to be fast because you need to have that instant response and the reliability. And I think that's a really exciting time. As you saw some of those examples, and there are many more, and we're going to show many more, but something as simple as texting with somebody, with the context that's available to you, you'll be able to, from that text, see what different apps or decisions that you're going to make and how that system is always going to be available to you all the time, and that's going to be how you're going to think about the user experience. Even the phone call, having a phone call, as you saw, can be summarized and you take action from the phone call. It's going to be about photography, it's going to be about productivity, creation, and working across devices. So that's a very exciting time for the industry, and maybe that's the next smartphone and the next PC that you want to buy. So now, how to make all of that happen? What is the job that we have to do and we have been doing? In order to make that happen, you have to have the accelerated computing engines that are being designed to run those models efficient on the device and run them all the time. So efficient AI model and this future of on-device AI requires a different kind of computing. And that's the computing approach that we had always took with Snapdragon, a heterogeneous computing platform that you have the best engine for the best workload. It's our CPU, Oryon. Believe me, I have a lot to tell you about Oryon today. It's our GPU, Adreno, and our NPU, neural processing unit, which is the Hexagon. And here's how you should think about that, because our job is to make sure that your device, whether it's your next phone or your next AI PC, can have the ability to do this. So you should think about the CPU and GPU as general purpose computing devices. They are going to quickly run different models, different applications. And then the NPU, the role of the NPU is everything that you want it to run all the time. You want it to be running on the device and do it in a way that you have the performance for some of those use cases you've seen, but also without sacrificing your mobility and battery life. The good thing about a company like Qualcomm and the Snapdragon platform is no matter how much the technology evolves, the constraints about all-day battery life, thermal, and form factor have never changed. And I think that's what the NPU can do, not only for what you're going to see, the Gen AI phones, but also PCs. And it's a very interesting time for accelerated computing and a specialized accelerated computing on device. So with that, I want to highlight some of the demos that we're going to show you. A couple things that you'll be able to see when you go to our demo session. You're going to see a 7 billion parameter model using Llama 2 running an on-device voice assistant in real time. Now, the one I wanted to tell you about it is Stable Diffusion. If you remember back in 2023 first quarter we said, look at that. We have 1 billion parameter model, Stable Diffusion, running on a smartphone, and it takes 15 seconds for you to provide a text prompt to create an image. But we said, and consistent with the conversation I had with you today, those things are going to be part of your everyday photography. Or everyday creation of images. You're going to create images you're going to share. So we're going to show you that in our next flagship Snapdragon device, it's running at sub 1 second, actually 0.6 second to be precise. And I think that's what we mean about having the performance to run those models on the device. We're also going to show another demo, which is how you expand a photo and have a photo larger with super resolution. Those are just some examples of many more. We have many more AI experiences to show you. They will touch many aspects of Gen AI, from text to speech to images to gaming, and all going to be running on device. And it's going to be your phone, your PC, your virtual reality device, and in the future also your car. And you can see there's a number of different things that we're going to show you. So stay tuned for even more use cases and demos. How you should think about the evolution of this, and what we're very proud today is because of this capability we have developed on the platform, which I think surprised everybody, both in terms of the processing capability of accelerating computing on AI on device, but also how to do it in a very efficient way on power consumption. Snapdragon is becoming the platform of choice for all of those models going on device. This is the list of some of the models that are now natively running on Snapdragon to enable developers to create those amazing experiences. You see multiple models now running from Microsoft, from OpenAI. I think is incredible. I think leadership from Microsoft in this space. Llama 2 from Meta. We have models from Android, the foundational models running, and a number of other models from many partners, including many models from our partners in China, which is going to be in commercial devices with some of the new experiences very, very soon. So this is a really exciting time for the industry. It's an exciting time for the smartphone industry. It's an exciting time for the mobile computing industry. And Snapdragon is really focused on making that a reality for our partners and for our community. What we do is incredible on-device performance. It's about having best-in-class heterogeneous computing capabilities. It's the approach that we always took, open and scalable AI software to build a horizontal ecosystem. Then all of those models can coexist in the device and create new experiences across multiple ecosystems, and the ability to actually do that across devices in the cloud, and do all of that without compromising your battery life. So one thing is for me to tell you what we're doing at Snapdragon, but I think you should really hear from our partners and some of the incredible things we're doing together. So one of the amazing partners that we have is Meta. It's a very special partner for Qualcomm. And the partnership has been always centered on the goal of developing new experiences. You see what we're doing together in the field of virtual reality, mixed reality, augmented reality, when we really look at the future spatial computing platform. But it's also extending now, as you would expect, to Gen AI. So I want you to listen to this, a message from Mark to you for Snapdragon Summit that tells a little bit of the incredible things we're doing together. So please watch Mark Zuckerberg, founder, chairman, and CEO of Meta.
Thanks, Cristiano. It's great to join you today. Meta and Qualcomm have built a deep relationship over the years, and I'm really proud of what we've been able to do together. We introduced millions of people to virtual and augmented reality for the first time, and we worked together on the processor for last year's Quest Pro. And now we're bringing the next generation of mixed reality experiences to life with Quest 3, the first headset powered by the Snapdragon XR2 Gen 2 platform, which we collaborated on as part of our long-term partnership. Now this is going to unlock much higher quality pass-through and deliver even better immersive experiences. And I know a lot of developers are really excited about what's possible with all the extra graphics headroom. I'm also excited about all the things that people are going to be able to do with our new smart glasses. We just launched the next generation of Ray-Ban Meta smart glasses built on the new Snapdragon AR1 Gen 1. They've been upgraded in basically every way with better video and photo capture, better audio quality, and live streaming and immersive video. They're also the first smart glasses to ship with Meta AI built in, and that means that you get the power of our state-of-the-art AI right there in your glasses. And this is something genuinely new for this form factor, and it's only going to get better. This is all possible because our teams have worked together to build these leading capabilities into our devices at a price point that's more accessible than anything else. And this is just the beginning. We've also been working on optimizing Llama 2, our leading open source AI foundation model, to run directly on devices powered by Snapdragon. And this is going to open up a lot of new opportunities for developers, and it means people are going to be able to access state-of-the-art AI privately, reliably, and securely. With the scale and performance of Snapdragon and Meta's AI platforms, we have the opportunity to make the benefits of AI a lot more accessible. We're going to be able to deliver meaningful new experiences in the apps and devices that billions of people use every day. I am grateful to Qualcomm as a partner, and I hope that you all have a great Snapdragon Summit 2023.
That's awesome, really. And I'd like to thank Mark for taking the time to share his thoughts with all of you. We're really grateful of our partnership with Meta. Together, we're creating technology and products that are going to create tomorrow's more immersive and intelligent experience. So now, I talk a lot about what we're doing with Gen AI, but now we're going to go to the second part of this presentation today. And I hope you are excited because we have something incredible to share. I want to go back to a product category that we've been talking about it, and it's been undergoing an incredible change. We're really talking about redefining the personal computer experience. PC is rapidly evolving. It's been a very important tool for creation, for productivity, for entertainment. Recently, as you all heard me talking in the past, it's now a communication device. One of the key use cases that we do with the PC is to communicate. And even how we think about communicating not only with family, friends, but also how we communicate with each other at work. It is demanding more and more performance and mobility. Those two things are the requirements of next generation PCs, and they're not changing. But also, it is being redefined entirely by AI and generative AI as we talk about it. Microsoft is redefining the entire experience of the PC with the Copilot. And to make all of this happen, the PC needs to go to the next level of processing capabilities, including its main processing engine, which is the CPU. And that's what I want to tell you about that today. If you remember, we came to Summit last year, and we said, we are embarking on this journey to develop our new custom Oryon CPU. And our goal, when we set ourselves to develop the CPU, is to set the bar for the industry and establish the performance leadership for Windows PC. We have delivered. And I have to tell you, we exceeded our own expectations. So, based on the announcement today, I'm very pleased to tell you that there is a new sheriff in town. The Oryon CPU is the new leader on mobile computing, period. It's been designed It's been designed by Qualcomm from the ground up with one thing in mind. Can we have unprecedented level of performance at extremely low power? That's what we do. And create a technology that could actually bring to reality all those devices that we envision is going to be part of how our future, I think, experience, including of mobile computing. So this has been an incredible journey. What I would like to do right now, please give a warm round of applause for the leader that has designed the CPU with the incredible team, Gerard Williams. Give me a hug, Gerard. We've been waiting, I think we've been waiting for this moment for a long time. And I'll tell you, Gerard and his team did an incredible team. I think since they joined Qualcomm, they've been working day and night. Especially in the past couple months, people have been burning the midnight oil. And I'll tell you one thing about this. Usually in our history developing chips, and we're developing flagships every year, you do a lot of simulation work. And then when you actually get to your product, you hope that your product is going to meet what you expected to see in the simulation. This is a different thing. It exceeded everything we expected to do in the simulation. It's not always that the actual silicon, when it comes back, exceed the simulation. And Oryon is faster than any mobile computing competitor today. So I'd like to ask Gerard to tell you, Gerard, how was this journey of go forward, and we're going to develop the CPU from ground up, and we're just going to do the best thing for mobile computing, period. Tell about your experience doing this.
Well, first of all, I want to say thank you to you, Cristiano, and you in the audience, all the partnership that's been here with us. I came last year and actually announced the Oryon CPU to you, but what Cristiano said is true. That journey, although it was last year I was on stage, that journey was a 4 or 5 year journey to get here. So it took a lot of effort. Many people inside of Qualcomm, a huge shout out to the CPU engineering team, the systems team, and the software organization, the exec team here supporting us and allowing us to make this happen. It was difficult, but what I can say in the end, we pulled it off, and Cristiano's going to show you some pretty amazing numbers coming up here pretty soon.
That's awesome. Look, what is fascinating really is this is our first one. Like this is our Gen 1 of doing this new CPU for PCs, and it came out at the very first one, and it's just now the absolute leader. But that was the first one. We're not stopping here. So Gerard, tell us what's coming next.
So yeah, that is actually something that we're going to save as a big surprise. But what I can tell you is we're going to improve power, we're going to improve performance, and there's going to be many CPUs to come after this first one that we launched today with you guys.
This is just phase one. Gerard, thank you so much for all that you have been doing. I think for Qualcomm, for your team, for all of our partners and the consumers. This is great. We're completely humbled by what you guys have delivered. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, so this is the moment I want to get to, because this is not just all talk. We have to prove it. And that's what I want to show you right now next. And it's going to be a journey of data that you're going to get. You're going to get some data now. You're going to get some data later in the presentation. We're going to go through a lot of details tomorrow. But we're really excited. And you'll be able to experience and actually see for yourself the performance on the real silicon on the laptop. So let's tell you how we're doing. So our Oryon CPU exceeds the M2 Max. It's faster than any leading ARM-compatible competitor in a single-threaded CPU performance. Take a photo. Take a photo. I'm sure you want to take the next photo too. Yeah. If you want to match that performance, it can do with 30% less power. Isn't that incredible? Okay, but if we say that is the new CPU leader for mobile computing, period, I have to show you more. So it's faster than leading x86 CPU. Single-threaded CPU performance of the core exceeds the i9-13980HX, which is designed for a high-performance gaming device. Okay, get ready for the next photo. That's going to be good. And if you want to match the performance, it does a 70% less power. This is an incredible moment, not only for Snapdragon, not only for Qualcomm, also for the Windows ecosystem. And we are busy working with our partners to launch AI PCs powered by the CPU, and they're going to be incredible devices. But I need to ask you a question. Are you coming to Snapdragon Summit 2024? Are you going to be here with us in 2024? Okay, so we're going to do the same thing again. But we're going to show how it's going to be doing versus the competing smartphones. And you're going to see the Oryon makes its way into cars, into mixed reality, virtual reality, augmented reality devices, in addition to what it's going to do on PCs. Now, as the first Oryon is in a product soon to be announced today for PCs, I want to come back to this incredible device, which is next generation PC. And I want you all to hear from an incredible strategic partner we've been collaborating on this journey. We have a long history of collaboration with Microsoft. We could not be more proud of this partnership, especially on the vision. When we talk about the role of AI on devices, the role of AI on its hybrid working devices in the cloud, we speak the same language, we see the same future. And we see how AI is changing the user experience of computing devices and allowing us to be more productive. And we've been busy on this task to help Microsoft deliver this incredible future with those experiences, not only to consumers, but for the enterprises and much more. So I sat down with Satya Nadella from Microsoft, and we had that conversation, especially the role of AI in those devices, and I am very pleased to share that conversation with you. Satya, it's so great to have you involved with this year's Snapdragon Summit for Qualcomm. Look, Qualcomm and Microsoft have a very long story of partnerships, but our joint activity that I'm really excited about it is AI. So my question to you is, from your perspective, what do you think Gen AI is going to enable?
No, first of all, it's such a pleasure to be with you, Cristiano, at the Snapdragon Summit. I do feel that this generation of AI, Gen AI, has, I think, the potential to be, quite frankly, as big as, say, the mobile revolution that you were very much part of, or the cloud revolution, or the web and the PC. It's that class. And if I had to sort of say, why do I think so? I think fundamentally, if you think about the dream of computing always was, can you make interfaces much more human-friendly, much more natural? Can you augment human capability with computing? Starts obviously with language, but it's quickly going beyond that. That, I think, will fundamentally change what an operating system is, what a UI looks like, how things, application interaction goes. So UI changes always are big, and this is a big UI change. The other one is we now have a new reasoning engine. Anytime you use something like GitHub Copilot, it gives you, oh, wow, this is a completely new thing to have an assistant that can reason about and help you create. So with these two things, I feel a reasoning engine and a new natural interface, pretty much all software categories can be changed. And the exciting thing for me is the system architecture underneath, the innovation that you're doing underneath is also changing.
Now, you would expect a company like Qualcomm, we're laser focused on building the best possible platform to enable this technology on the devices at the edge.
Yeah.
So when you think about Gen AI experiences on the edge devices, working together with the cloud, how do you think this is going to evolve?
At the end of the day, we have these large foundational models that are showing unbelievable capability, emergent capability, scaling laws, and GPT-4, I mean, it was a real breakthrough. So the interesting thing now is, if I look at the innovation that's coming, is on device, when you have a very powerful NPUs like the ones you're building, how do you compose an application that's built using both local compute and the cloud sort of inferencing, if you will, together to power? And that's sort of what we are enabling with our Windows AI ecosystem in partnership with you. So I think that we are literally going to have lots and lots of applications which will have local models, we'll have hybrid models, and that, I think, is the future of AI going forward.
Can you share a little bit of your vision of when we have all of this capability running on the PC, what is going to be the new window experience and other devices touched by Microsoft?
No, absolutely. And so in some sense, there is a new generation of AI PCs that I think are getting created. So the work we're doing together, is sort of going to bring together these experiences that cannot be done without sort of a new system architecture. You talked about how we're going to bring together the CPU and the NPU together to support these new experiences. And the marquee experience for us is going to be Copilot. And so when I think about Copilot, perhaps the last time, when Windows first came, together, we had the start button. The Copilot is like the start button. It becomes the orchestrator of all your app experiences. So, for example, I just go there and express my intent, and it either navigates me to an application or it brings the application to the Copilot. So it helps me learn, query, create, and completely changes, I think, the user habits.
Satya, thank you so much for the partnership. As I said, we're incredibly proud, and let's continue to innovate together.
Thank you so much, Cristiano. I'm really looking forward to the launch of some of this stuff and then seeing what application developers do with it, and then also what ultimately users do with all of this innovation.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you. Isn't that awesome? Look, Microsoft has been really an incredible, awesome, amazing partner. Thank you. I thank Satya for taking the time of participating in our event and sharing this conversation. We've been in a journey together from a number of years to get to this point today. And we're going to bring the power of advanced next generation computing and AI to more people, transforming the AI experience. Now, we're going to go to the next phase of our summit. We're going to talk about products and other details. I'd like a round of applause to welcome Alex Katouzian, SVP and GM of Mobile Computer and XR, my brother in arms of many years. Alex, please come to stage.
Thank you, Cristiano. Thank you, Cristiano. So happy to be here with you in beautiful Maui, and welcome to everyone online that's joining us. Oryon is a huge leap forward for Qualcomm. And today, I'm so excited to show you the very first Snapdragon platform to feature this revolutionary CPU. Let's take a look.
Create the future PC.
Rolling like
Introducing Snapdragon X Elite, our most powerful, most advanced, and most intelligent platform for the modern AI PC. Snapdragon X Elite is the result of a relentless pursuit to create the ultimate intelligent computing experience. The performance and efficiency of Snapdragon X Elite is unlike anything the industry has ever seen. And with its on-device AI capabilities, it kicks off a completely new era for the PC. We've redesigned Snapdragon X Elite with improvements extending across the CPU, GPU, and NPU. Let's get into the different components and see how heterogeneous computing allows them to work together to deliver the best performance and power, starting with the CPU. As you saw, at its peak, Oryon outperforms every other laptop CPU in its class. Of course, when it comes to real-world, everyday usage, you need more than just peak performance. You also need efficiency. Earlier, you saw the Snapdragon X Elite single-threaded performance, but I also want to show you its multi-threaded capabilities. The Oryon CPU subsystem delivers up to double the performance compared to our competitors' most popular 10 and 12-core laptop CPUs. Take another picture, yeah. And it can match their peak performance with 68% less power. But that's not the only way this new CPU is jumping ahead of the competition. Oryon also beats the competitor's high-end 14-core laptop chip in peak performance by 60%. And once again, it can match the performance using 65% less power. That is a massive performance per watt advantage. I'm sure you're also wondering how it compares to laptop chips outside of the Windows ecosystem. So let me show you. Oryon delivers over 50% peak multi-threaded performance than our competitor's laptop chip. And for times when maximum performance is necessary, the Oryon dual-core boost can ramp up 2 of its 12 high-performance cores so you can get ultra-fast responsiveness. This is an incredible feature that you'll get an in-depth look at in tomorrow's technical keynote. So across multiple architectures, Snapdragon X Elite outperforms the competition. This is great news for the OEMs and the users. For users, you no longer need to choose between performance and efficiency. You get both. And for manufacturers, you can put Snapdragon X Elite into a wide range of PC designs and configurations, and you're going to see that we have the most efficient CPU in the industry. Snapdragon X Elite has already made some big names in the PC world excited. Let's hear from Lenovo's CEO, we all know him as YY, on what he believes this new level of performance can unlock for Lenovo PCs.
Congratulations from Lenovo on releasing the new Snapdragon computer platform. This creates the best-in-class AR-accelerated experience for mobile computing. With this platform, Qualcomm is also delivering a whole new level of powerful and intelligent Windows AR capability. Our consumers and commercial customers will be able to utilize its powerful performance, long battery life, and on-device generative AI to enjoy the best experience and achieve the highest productivity. Even more, Lenovo is thrilled to launch our AR-enabled smart devices in 2024, powered by Snapdragon. As we speak, I'm hosting Lenovo's Tech World in Austin, Texas, to showcase our shared vision of AI for all. driving intelligent transformation. Together, Lenovo and Qualcomm will bring the next generation of AI experience to our users through Lenovo devices powered by Snapdragon platform. Thank you, and congratulations again.
Thank you, YY. Lenovo has been an amazing partner, and we're excited to see Snapdragon X Elite make its way into the next generation of Lenovo PCs. The step change in performance doesn't end with the CPU. Snapdragon X Elite also delivers best-in-class integrated graphics performance with incredible efficiency, thanks to the premium Adreno GPU. The whole point of an integrated GPU is to deliver that sweet spot of performance and efficiency, and that's exactly what Adreno does. Pictures. Compared to the most popular x86 integrated GPU, running one of the leading 3D graphics benchmarks for PCs, Snapdragon X Elite delivers up to 2x the performance. And that at their peak performance, Snapdragon X Elite matches that at 74% less power. Additionally, when compared to the leading performing x86 integrated GPU, the Snapdragon X Elite delivers up to 80% faster performance. And when you look at power requirements, Snapdragon X Elite can match their highest performance with 80% less power. And this graphics performance isn't limited to a built-in display. It also supports multiple Ultra HD external monitors, providing you with the ultimate workstation during the day and an immersive entertainment setup at night. With the all-new Qualcomm Oryon CPU and improved Adreno GPU, when it comes to raw power, Snapdragon X Elite is the new standard for performance and efficiency for Windows PCs. Because we're now at an inflection point when it comes to the true measure of PC performance, CPU and GPU are still as important as ever, but now we're adding a third dimension, on-device AI. Through R&D and the products we've brought to market, AI integrated into our platform is something we've been working on for more than a decade, and the results are clear. Today, with Snapdragon X Elite, our heterogeneous AI engine has a combined performance of 75 TOPS. I know that wasn't for me. Across NPU, CPU, and GPU. This is an amazing performance. Let me show you the progress we've made. We introduced our AI engine for on-device AI processing in 2017. And in just a few short years, with advances in our Hexagon NPU, new quantization techniques, our Qualcomm AI stack, and more, our ability to run generative AI on device has skyrocketed. You can see here, just in the last 6 years, AI NPU performance has increased 100x on Snapdragon compute platforms. That jump in performance is exponential and puts computing on a new trajectory. Let me give you some more concrete numbers for context. The new X Elite Hexagon NPU performs at 45 TOPS for sustained use cases. That's more than 4 times the performance of our competitors' recently announced NPU. Of course, TOPS isn't the only way to quantify our on-device performance. There's also an AI model's accuracy and response time, as well as the speed for large language models that's measured with tokens per second. One of the demonstrations you'll see this week is an AI assistant running on Snapdragon X Elite laptop. It's running a 7 billion parameter Llama 2 model on device at 30 tokens per second, delivering responses quickly and accurately. To put that metric into context, the average person can read about 200 to 300 words per minute, which corresponds to approximately 5 to 7 tokens per second. Our on-device AI can write faster than you can read. So when you ask your digital assistant to help draft a note or an itinerary, you get a response almost instantly. We've achieved this level of performance thanks to the incredible advances in our AI stack, while optimizing and quantizing these huge generative models using techniques such as integer 16, 8, and 4 for greater power savings and a smaller memory footprint without compromising accuracy or performance. Our new compute platform is designed to handle larger, more complex models too. For example, running a generative model with over 13 billion parameters right on the device without requiring cloud resources. To give you an idea what this unlocks for users, AI can help draft entire emails, transcribe a meeting recording, or quickly workshop with text generation and image generation tools. Your personal digital assistant becomes indispensable. These are things that just a short while ago were only possible in the data center. Now, with Snapdragon X Elite, we're integrating that same level of functionality to your PC, building on years of experience engineering heterogeneous architectures, making it the perfect solution for the modern AI PC. For large organizations, cloud computing costs can scale quickly. With modern AI PCs, the more processing you bring onto the Snapdragon devices, the more you save on cloud computing costs. We cannot wait for consumers and enterprise users to experience the power of on-device generative AI firsthand. And you won't have to wait long. We're already working with leading OEMs to bring this incredible platform to new generations of intelligent PCs. We are thrilled to have HP CEO Enrique share his thoughts on what Snapdragon X Elite means for the future of their PCs.
Hello, and thank you for the opportunity to give remarks at this year's Snapdragon Summit. I wanted to say a big congratulations on the launch of the Snapdragon X Elite. I have to tell you, I have never been more excited about PC innovation than I am today. We have entered the age of AI, and this will unleash incredible innovation across the category. At HP, we are about to fundamentally change what a PC is and what it can do. The ability to run generative AI applications locally will enable more personalized experiences, improve latency, provide better security and privacy protections, and reduce costs. And all of this is good news for the customers we serve, because it is going to make them more productive than ever before. I am grateful for Qualcomm Technologies' partnership as we enter this new era of computing, and I am excited about the work we are doing together to create amazing new experiences. Thank you again. I wish you all a fantastic Snapdragon Summit.
Thank you, Enrique. We can't wait for consumers to experience the power of Snapdragon X Elite on HP laptops. Now, there's another partner I want to bring to the stage. Like I said, there are a lot of people in the industry who are excited about Snapdragon X Elite. This partner, they've been with us since the beginning, when we took that first step on our journey to create Windows on Snapdragon and the modern AI PC. To talk about what Snapdragon X Elite means to this new era of intelligent computing experiences on Windows laptops, please welcome Pavan Davuluri, Corporate Vice President, Microsoft Windows and Devices.
Lovely to see you. How are you, Enrique? Thank you for having me. I am thrilled to be here.
Really glad that you could come to the summit, Pavan. Really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Microsoft and Qualcomm have a long history together, Alex, as you know, and that partnership has only gotten stronger over the years. To honor that, the team and I put a short video together.
Awesome. Let's take a look.
Take a look. All right.
I've been coming up hot for a minute. Everybody know the drop when I'm in it. I drop the top when I'm in it. Everybody know the drop when I'm in it. Yeah, I go so yo. Everybody know I'm Europe know when they click through to the send is about to be a so big fun. I've been coming up hot for a minute. Everybody know the drop when I'm in it. I drop the top when I'm in it. Everybody know the drop when I'm in it. Yeah, I go so yo. Europe know when they click through to the send is about to be a so big fun. I've been coming up hot for a minute.
Pavan, that's a lot of cool stuff showing up there. Let's talk a little bit about that, and maybe let's start with some of the co-engineering work we've done together recently.
Absolutely, for sure. In the last year, we've been able to deliver some incredible experiences in partnership with Qualcomm on Windows 11 devices built with the Snapdragon platform, like the Surface Pro 9 5G that we launched, in fact, last October. And that, to me, started our AI journey on device with the Windows Studio effects, if you remember, Alex.
I remember that. It's a great point you bring up.
As we look forward to future generations of the platform, Snapdragon X Elite and Windows 11 will deliver faster performance, better performance for sure, with emulation becoming more efficient.
Yeah, that's been a huge goal for us. Exciting to see that's that coming to fruition.
This will also create a great opportunity for developers in the community. Last year, we launched the Windows Dev Kit 2023.
Yep.
And this dev kit is everything you need to build Windows apps on Snapdragon. It's an all-in-one device backed by some incredible developer tools like Visual Studio, .NET frameworks, VS Code, and even the Unity engine, all running natively on ARM.
Yes, yes.
On Windows, we now support the Onyx runtime, of course, with the Snapdragon execution provider, empowering developers to make native apps with great AI features.
Yeah, developers are critical to the ecosystem. It's great to see that momentum happening.
This is just the beginning. The passionate response we're seeing from developers, we are confident the best apps on Windows and Snapdragon are yet to come. Stay tuned.
Yeah, I just wanted to add that the peripherals and the software work that's being done, it's going really well on this new platform. All really great stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Can you tell us a little bit more about the impact of bringing more developers to the Windows ARM platform?
Our engineering teams have been working to optimize performance and compatibility of the platform. We're excited that the vast majority of top-tier applications will run natively or via seamless emulation efficiently and in a performant manner.
Yeah.
This collaboration has resulted in some amazing results for me.
Yeah.
More developers than ever before are building on Windows and Snapdragon. In fact, Microsoft's own productivity and creativity apps, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Edge, Teams, OneDrive, OneNote, Outlook, are all native today. We have top-tier applications, native apps across security, entertainment, communication, as Cristiano talked about earlier, creativity for sure, tremendous momentum.
It's really great to see the development of native apps on our platform. Really good.
We're also scaling NPU-powered models in our Windows AI library, like the Windows Studio effects, which come to life brilliantly on modern Windows 11 devices. We're getting some great traction with partners like Camo, Luminar Neo, and WhatsApp.
All this work is critical to the new era of AI. Absolutely.
For sure. And as Satya said, AI is changing the way we interact with technology. Just last month, we announced the Microsoft Copilot and some incredible AI features in the Windows 11 update which highlight generative AI capabilities even in inbox apps like Paint. These experiences integrate the agent directly into the Windows shell, bringing this reasoning engine to millions of Windows users.
That's amazing. Can you touch on why on-device AI is so important for user experiences?
Alex, I would say it's all about the synergy between the cloud and the client. For us, powerful NPUs like the ones we're building will work well in the Windows 11 AI ecosystem that we are creating for developers to build and create what we think of as hybrid apps, hybrid AI applications that take advantage of both local computing and Azure Compute. And these also take advantage of the investments we have in runtimes and tool chains, all happening on Onyx for us right now.
Yep.
To me, this has many advantages. Enhanced privacy, cost savings, latency benefits like you shared earlier, performance optimization, and really this notion of extended personalization. In my mind, this will change the way we build AI experiences for the better.
Awesome. There's a lot of co-engineering work that we've done together, but lately in the news, there's a lot of talk about mixed reality and what you're doing. Can you elaborate on that a little bit more?
Yeah, absolutely. Last month, we showed Windows 365 in a new way, streaming securely on Windows experiences on MetaQuest devices. Cloud streaming brings the highest quality 3D streaming experiences on ultra-low power, untethered devices. The features and performance of the Snapdragon XR2 Gen 2 platform for us enable us to run these advanced algorithms on the device, allowing us to have cloud stream content feel like local. And just like we're enabling hybrid compute on Windows 11 PCs, Azure Remote Rendering enables hybrid compute today on mixed reality devices, seamlessly blending the cloud and the client.
Really good.
As we evolve this platform, it continues to change how people engage with mixed reality devices, driving some key improvements like more powerful devices that are thinner and lighter at the end of the day, better CPUs and GPUs that support remote rendering, sharper displays for precision work, faster bandwidth, of course, the benefits of Wi-Fi 7. This space is so exciting. There's so much innovation happening every day. Really opportunities, I think, are endless for us in terms of how we can push the boundaries for the silicon and the OS coming together.
So it's incredible what our teams have achieved together. What are you most excited about the work we're going to be doing together in the future?
We are building Windows to be the destination for the best AI experiences. Moving forward, this will require an operating system that simply blurs the lines between the cloud and the edge. And using the right silicon at the right place is foundational for us. We've already seen this come to life on the Copilot. And as we think about the future with these Windows devices, you will be able to personalize every interaction. The AI is going to be able to orchestrate across multiple apps, services, and devices, functioning as an agent in your life that can connect and keep context across entire workflows, in fact.
Pavan, thank you for joining us. It was a great conversation, great partnership.
Thank you for having me. Grateful.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Astrid.
It's going to be an incredible year for computing with the arrival of Snapdragon X Elite on Windows PCs. Of course, there are many more X Elite advantages to talk about. Let's take a look at how this is the platform for smarter experiences on the PC. Here's Deb to tell you more.
Thanks, Alex. You might be thinking, wait, there are more amazing features? Yes, there are. In addition to processing power and on-device intelligence, I get to share another way Snapdragon X Elite is pushing the PC experience forward, and that's mobility. We ask a lot from our PCs. I mean, just look at everyone in the audience. You're all hard at work behind your PCs. This is where we get things done, collaborate with others, and unleash our creativity. Yet, when it comes to doing all of this on the go, there's this assumption the PC has reached its limit. The laptop's been around for just as long as the mobile phone. In a lot of ways, they grew up together. But when it comes to mobility, the smartphone has definitely set the pace of innovation. With this new future of productivity and mobility, we think it's finally time the PC gets its own brand of mobile innovation. Snapdragon X Elite is designed to push this category forward and completely reimagine what you can do with your PC. Okay, let's start with connectivity, which we know connectivity hardware is hard. Not every company can nail it, but it's in our DNA. And it is absolutely vital for the modern computing experience. With Snapdragon X Elite, there is no more messing with hotspots or apologizing for poor connections. You're getting the most advanced, lightning-fast 5G and Wi-Fi 7, so you can stay connected, productive, entertained while you're mobile. Mobility also means video calls, virtual collaborations, so you can work and create from anywhere. As we all know, the humble webcam has become one of the most important laptop components over the past few years. So why should it be so humble? Snapdragon X Elite packs an 18-bit ISP and captures 4,000 times more camera data than many entry-level DSLRs. Our advanced camera capabilities will help you look and sound your best, whether you're hopping on a call desk side or poolside. And when you have some downtime, enjoy high-fidelity, lossless music with your favorite Snapdragon sound-powered headphones. Look, security and privacy are absolutely essential for mobility, which is why we've always been paramount with Snapdragon mobile compute platforms. And Snapdragon X Elite is no exception. With enterprise-grade security that protects your PC from the chip to the cloud. It's also the first compute platform to have an always-sensing ISP that protects your privacy by making sure you're the only person who can see your screen. Best of all, Snapdragon X Elite is designed to run efficiently, making it the perfect choice for a broad range of form factors, and keeping you on the move with longer battery life. With game-changing performance, extended battery life, powerful generative AI capabilities, and support from our incredible ecosystem of partners, Snapdragon X Elite is going to transform the PC landscape. And as you just heard from many of our OEM partners, they're just as excited to bring you these amazing experiences as we are. Now, if you're curious to learn even more, tune in tomorrow for our technical keynote, where we're going to be diving into this powerful platform and experiences it will unlock. Now, it's time to talk about another category of mobility that is near and dear to our hearts: smartphone. Let's welcome Alex back to the stage to tell us more about how Snapdragon will once again raise the bar for premium experiences.
Thanks, Deb. For years, Snapdragon has been the premium platform of choice for the very best Android smartphones. And we're proud to be powering the latest flagship devices from Samsung, Xiaomi, Oppo, Honor, Lenovo, and others. The reason they choose Snapdragon is simple. It powers extraordinary experiences that are smarter, more intuitive, and more engaging. As we enter a new era of AI-powered devices, we're unlocking new breakthrough experiences and features that will make Snapdragon the platform of choice for generative AI. As you saw with the PC, with on-device AI models, the smartphone is poised to become even more personal. It can become a true digital assistant thanks to the combination of conversational on-device personas and multimodal generative models that understand text, images, and voice inputs to provide you more meaningful responses and help you get things done. Your phone is going to go from the tech you rely on the most to your trusted companion across everything you do. AI is the future of the smartphone experience. And when it comes to mobile technology, it's what we've been building toward for over a decade. Among the first generative AI models you'll see running on Snapdragon will come from none other than Google. Over the past few months, researchers at Google have been working to take their massive next-generation large language models and distill them to fit on a mobile device. Soon, you'll be able to do more on-device with Google applications than ever before. So let's hear from Dave Burke, Vice President of Engineering on Android platforms, for more.
Hello, I'm Dave Burke, VP of Engineering for Android at Google. I'm sorry I can't be with you in Hawaii this week, but I am a little jealous. Now, Google and Qualcomm have a long history of working together to bring new experiences to our users. Today, I want to tell you how Google and Qualcomm are joining forces to bring powerful on-device generative AI experiences to Android. We're excited to partner with Qualcomm to run Google's state-of-the-art foundation models on Qualcomm's Hexagon NPU on Snapdragon platforms. This enables the acceleration of complex AI models on device with both performance improvements and power savings. Edge computing is going to be key to unlocking the full creativity of Android developers and driving the best user experiences. On-device AI improves latency by removing round trips to the cloud servers, and it reduces power consumption and works with no network connectivity. It also enables novel AI experiences for privacy-sensitive use cases. Experiences like smart reply chips in keyboard based on the content of the screen, summarization of any app, or getting a digest of a voice recording, and much more. We're really excited about working with Qualcomm to bring on-device AI to the Android ecosystem.
Thank you, Dave. And he wore the right color shirt. I couldn't ask for more. It's exciting to see Google and Snapdragon coming together to provide generative AI experiences for Android smartphones. And that future starts now with our next generation Snapdragon mobile platform. Snapdragon 8 has continually set the bar for flagship smartphone experiences, delivering unparalleled performance across power-efficient processing, on-device intelligence, and ultra-fast and reliable connectivity, as well as best-in-class features across camera, audio, gaming, and more. And now, we're raising the bar once again with generative AI. Today, I'm proud to introduce our most powerful premium-tier mobile platform yet. Let's take a look.
Or, I can speak to you. And I can turn words into images.
Introducing the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 mobile platform. Thank you. Tomorrow's flagship smartphones start today with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3. It brings improvements across every subsystem. Compared to last year's Snapdragon mobile platform, we've improved CPU performance by 30%. You'll see faster app launch times, smoother web browsing, and better multitasking performance. Our powerful graphics core gets a 25% uplift while maintaining our industry-leading performance per watt. So your games are smoother and more immersive, and you can play for longer. Our Hexagon MPU has been redesigned, delivering double the performance to run the most sophisticated AI models. And our connectivity is leading the market again with the fastest multi-gigabit speeds, fastest cellular modem, the most advanced Wi-Fi 7 solution, and dual Bluetooth technology. These improvements will have a massive effect across every major smartphone experience. We'll discuss this more in depth tomorrow as part of a deep dive on the entire SoC. Today, we're going to focus on two key areas, AI and camera. So let's take a closer look, starting with AI. Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 features the most powerful on-device intelligence we've ever integrated into a smartphone platform, enabling breakthrough AI experiences right where you need them. It features significant improvements to our AI engine, an enhanced architecture for high efficiency, and a big boost in Hexagon NPU performance to best support large language and vision models and generative AI applications. With the software tools in our AI stack, developers can easily bring these capabilities and experiences to their devices. With the significant performance and power improvements in Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, it can run generative AI models up to 10 billion parameters, and large language models at up to 20 tokens per second. With these massively powerful models running on device, you no longer need to rely entirely on the cloud. On Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, AI-powered features are more responsive, more efficient, and they're private and secure because they run on device. Here's another example of the performance of this new platform. Earlier this year, we demonstrated the world's first implementation of image generation using Stable Diffusion running completely on device in less than 15 seconds. With Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, we're setting a new benchmark for AI performance, now running image generation in about half a second. On-device generative AI can also unlock your creativity. When it comes to content creation, Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 will support a whole host of AI features for creators. Creators express themselves in different ways through voice, images, and words. This is where multimodal Gen AI on your device can help you get to the best idea faster. Large language model-based assistants can help you throughout the creative process and summarize ideas for you. Large vision models can then bring your ideas to life with fast diffusion technology. The combination of these models is called cognitive AI, and it gives you the best generative experience. New AI capabilities in Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 will bring radical camera experiences to flagship smartphones, making it easier than ever to get that perfect shot. Here's Mingjuan to tell you more.
Thanks, Alex. Thank you. AI on Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 provides a new breakthrough camera experience you never imagined was possible. Since the birth of photography, you've been able to use zoom, and crop to get closer to your subject. But you've never been able to zoom out beyond what you captured until now. Our partner, Tetris, has developed a neural network designed for Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 that will reimagine the missing parts of your photo. Watch as we show you how amazing this is. This AI zoom out feature will allow you to zoom out of a photo and make it feel like it was always captured with a wide-angle lens, even if it wasn't. This is a stunning breakthrough. Artificial intelligence has made it possible to create amazing images and effects. So you basically have a content studio in your pocket. But it can also make it difficult to determine whether the image you are looking at is real or has been altered by AI. One of the ways we're helping address this is through our continued work with TruePic. With TruePic, you can capture a photo that lets the viewer know it is genuine. The moment you capture a photo, TruePic uses Qualcomm mobile security to create a cryptographic seal around the photo that indicates the photo's authenticity. Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 will feature the newest version of this technology, TruePic Sign, which supports the latest digital standards from the Coalition for Content, Provenance, and Authenticity, or C2PA. This upgraded standard not only shows traditional metadata like date, time, location, but it can also verify whether AI was used and what type. For example, when we use generative AI to alter the image, you can see that TruePic is able to indicate it as such. You will also be able to track the entire chain of custody and preserve the certificate as the image is transferred to another device. TruePic with C2PA and Snapdragon are all working together to help ensure transparency to preserve the art and medium of the photography. And Snapdragon continues to power amazing camera experiences. And we're proud of the work we're doing to create greater transparency to make it easier to verify an image's authenticity. Now, let's welcome back Alex. Thank you.
Thanks, MJ. Before we wrap up, we have one more guest we want to bring to the stage. This section only, wrap up this section only. Xiaomi is one of the first manufacturers to implement all these AI features into their next generation of devices. To talk about the future they see with Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, please welcome the president of Xiaomi, William Lu. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Alex. Hello, everyone. I'm William Lu from Xiaomi. I'm honored today to be here at Snapdragon Summit 2023 and excited to share Xiaomi's latest innovations and our long-term cooperation with Qualcomm. At Xiaomi, our mission is very simple. Let everyone in the world enjoy a better life through innovative technologies. That's why we continue to bring the latest and the coolest products to global users with honest price. And we commit to global collaboration in the global market. Xiaomi currently operates in over 100 markets, And we have the world's largest consumer IoT platform with over 654 million connected smart devices, excluding smartphones. Xiaomi is the #3 smartphone vendor globally, reported by Canalys this third quarter, with a global market share of 14%. And in 2024, we will launch our Xiaomi first smart electric vehicle. Human-centric technology is the core of Xiaomi. With the car launch, we will build a complete smart ecosystem of personal devices, cars, and home products. Till today, we have connected 820 million devices in our HyperOS ecosystem. Xiaomi is also ranked #2 in the 2023 Kantar Brands list of globally recognized Chinese companies. In its consumer electronics sector, we stand as #1. This reflecting our global influence and consumer trust. All our achievements stems from our commitment to technology. Last year, we invested about 6 billion RMB in research and development. And this year, we'll invest over 20 billion RMB. That means it's about $3 billion in this year. Our R&D investment increased about 6 times in the last 6 years. We will venture into 12 domains and 99 specialized areas, forging a diverse but integrated ecosystem. We continue to bring the innovative products to the world, like Xiaomi 13 Ultra we launched this year with its pioneering optics, and Cyber-One, our humanoid robot. This year, Xiaomi refined our technology strategy. Xiaomi will invest in the long-term and innovative sectors that create long-term values to human beings. Now let's talk about AI. AI is very critical in our overall strategy as an empowering factor, and we will continue to use AI capabilities to enhance our product experience. Xiaomi recognized AI's potential early on. We established our AI team in 2016, and we launched our first AI product, Xiaoai, which is the leading voice assistant in China today. And in the last 7 years, our AI team has grown up to 3,000 members with full-stack AI capabilities. In terms of AI modeling, Xiaomi adopts a hybrid approach. We combine cloud and on-device computing together to ensure our models can be deployed for a variety of situations. As a device manufacturer, our models are optimized for on-device computing. Our models are responsive, cost-effective, secure, and personalized. Today, I'm pleased to showcase our in-house 6 billion parameter model, so-called our 6B model. It's running smoothly on Snapdragon 8 Generation 3 mobile platform. This operates on a specialized NPU, consuming less power than traditional CPU and GPU. We have achieved an incredible on-device speed, generating the first token in just 2.2 seconds, with instructions for 1,000 tokens. Because we have adopted industry-leading decoding technology for large models on device. Our 6B model can match the capabilities of even bigger models, so it can handle Q&A, text expansion, multiple generation, and Koji. Now, I want to share with you that on 26th of this month, just a day to go, we will launch Xiaomi 14. And this model is featuring the Snapdragon 8 Generation 3. This is one of the first times ever where a new platform and a new device launch together. Xiaomi 14 is in my hand. Thank you. Oh. Xiaomi and Qualcomm, we have a long-term partnership. And Xiaomi 14 is a demonstration of our deep collaboration with Qualcomm. For this series, we set 71 hardware goals during R&D, and more than 90 of goals achieved. So, thanks to the efforts of both our engineering teams, due to the long-standing deep collaboration, Xiaomi 14 is incredibly powerful in a small form factor. Xiaomi 14 has a very super performance, and I want to share with you some use cases. First is the app performance. Xiaomi 14 will offer industry-leading app performance. In 2 test runs, we can open 30 apps in just 140 seconds. It's industry first. Second is the super gaming performance. Running high-performance games like Genshin Impact at 59.3 frames per second with the temperature only 43.2 degrees. The third is the leading efficiency. It can reduce single frame rate power consumption by up to 10.6%. So this is Xiaomi 14 with leading power and peak efficiency powered by Snapdragon 8 Generation 3. And from our experience, Snapdragon 8 Generation 3 may be the world's most power-efficient flagship platform. I believe Xiaomi 14 is the world's first device featuring Snapdragon 8 Generation 3 will redefine user experience. It's packed with innovations in display, imaging, and experience. Xiaomi 14 is a standard edition, but it performs like a pro. So I invite all of you to join us on October 26th at 7 p.m. China time and watch us set a new standard for smartphones. It's only one day to go. This is the sharing from me today, and thanks to Qualcomm. Thanks everyone for listening. Have a nice day. Thank you.
Thank you, William. That was awesome. Really good. We can't wait for consumers to experience the new Mi Series flagship powered devices with Snapdragon 8 Gen 3. And you'll see our next generation mobile platform in a broad range of flagship devices over the next few months, so stay tuned for more. Across PCs and smartphones, there are so many exciting things happening, and we're not stopping there. As mobile technologies advances, hearables, like headphones and earbuds, have become an indispensable companion, providing users with smart audio experiences like multiplayer gaming or high-quality video calls. For years, Qualcomm sound platforms have powered some of the industry's best wireless earbuds and headphones, offering category-defining features like dynamic spatial audio, and hybrid active noise cancellation. Today, the best gets even better. Let's take a look.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
The Qualcomm S7 platforms are our most powerful audio solutions yet. They've been designed to unlock new levels of premium audio performance. To tell you more about their amazing features, please welcome Pratima.
Thanks, Alex. I'm so excited to be here as a member of the team that designed the S7's Pro Sound Platform architecture. These new platforms have been completely re-architected with industry-defining technology, including on-device AI, power-efficient processing, and revolutionary connectivity capabilities. Altogether, they will power new sound experiences that were previously unheard of. And they will do that while delivering the great battery life you need from your headphones or earbuds. The Qualcomm S7 Sound Pro platform features an industry-first micro-power Wi-Fi solution, which is fantastic for two reasons. First, it extends the capability and range of audio devices far beyond what's possible with Bluetooth. Second, it maintains that ultra-low power performance you come to expect from your premium earbuds and headsets. With that level of efficiency, we can draw on our rich heritage and deep expertise in Wi-Fi connectivity to power another industry first for earbuds and headsets. Qualcomm Expanded Personal Area Network, or XPAN. It works with Snapdragon sound to seamlessly switch from Bluetooth to micro-power Wi-Fi, depending on how far away you're from your device or how much audio bandwidth you need. So, when you get up for a snack during a marathon gaming session, the enhanced dynamic spatial audio stays crisp and clear. Or, if you're in the middle of a long call at your desk and you want to stretch your legs a little, you can leave your computer behind and take a walk from one end of the building to the other, and XPAN ensures that you never miss a word. It's a massive improvement over Bluetooth alone, and you can expect to see it in premium hearables in 2024. We will give you many more details about the innovative experiences XPAN will create tomorrow on day 2. Now, let's welcome back Alex.
Thank you, Pratima. Qualcomm S7 sound platforms not only adapt to where you are, but with on-device AI, they also adapt to what you're doing to enhance your sound experiences. For example, the open office is a great place for in-person collaborations, but it can be very challenging when you need to jump on a quick call. With the Qualcomm S7 sound platforms, your devices recognize your environment to filter out distracting noise and nearby conversations. So the person you're talking to only hears what you have to say. And for entertainment, if you want to immerse yourself in your favorite show, the Qualcomm S7 platforms fuse inputs from multiple sensors to pinpoint your head position for more accurate and immersive dynamic spatial audio. A company that shares our passion for audio innovation and sound quality is Bose. For over a decade, we've had the honor of working with this iconic brand, helping them deliver amazing audio products that many of us know and rely on. To tell us about their work with us, let's hear from Bose CEO, Lila Snyder.
Hi, everyone. Greetings from Bose headquarters in Massachusetts. I'm sorry I couldn't be there with all of you this week in beautiful Maui to participate in the Snapdragon Summit. But I'm grateful to have been invited to speak with you over video and share some updates on Bose's continued work with Qualcomm. I'll start by reiterating something you may have heard from me before, and that's that Bose and Qualcomm have worked together for a very long time, over 10 years. Bose implements Qualcomm technology in many of our products, our world-renowned headphones, speakers, and soundbars. And we're now also collaborating on bringing innovative automotive solutions to the market, which we're really excited about. Our work together goes above and beyond a traditional relationship. Our engineers closely collaborate in the early stages of product development to spec out Bose requirements and build something that can support and power the products and experiences we're trying to make a reality. I'm thrilled to share that just last month, Bose introduced the next generation of our acclaimed Quiet Comfort line, which includes the Quiet Comfort Ultra headphones and earbuds. Not only do they deliver the world-class noise cancellation, high-quality audio, and legendary comfort and stability they've become known for, but they are also the first products from Bose to integrate Snapdragon sound. With this launch, we're now able to provide Bose customers with access to Snapdragon sound technology built on advanced Qualcomm aptX codec technology for audio streaming and delivering more seamless and robust connectivity for premium Android devices. We believe this integration will also allow us to partner with other players in the Snapdragon sound ecosystem to bring better experiences to our shared users all over the world. And with the announcement of the new Qualcomm S7 Pro Gen 1 sound platform today, I couldn't be more excited about what's ahead. Bose worked closely with Qualcomm during the development of this platform to provide input and direction on what we think is needed to deliver new innovation beyond what's available in our products today. The S7's higher compute capability, combined with much lower power consumption, enables advancements that could make a real difference for our customers down the road. Things like implementing AI to help users hear more of what they want and less of what they don't when using our headphones. Or exploring Xpan to introduce the benefits of Wi-Fi in Bose wearable products to allow for simultaneous audio streams, so you don't miss out on that important phone call while you're gaming, as just one example. There's a lot of potential for what can be done with the Qualcomm S7 platform, and we're looking forward to our continued collaboration with Qualcomm to bring it to our products in the future. We'll be back to share more when the time comes. In the meantime, enjoy Maui and the amazing event the Qualcomm team has planned for you.
Thank you, Lila. The next generation of Bose audio products sound like they'll be incredible. The S7 sound platforms with the revolutionary new Qualcomm Xpan technology, efficient processing, and on-device AI are packed with best-in-class audio features that are going to power the industry's leading earbuds and headphones. Now, every day, we rely on a wide range of devices to get things done, organize our lives, and entertain ourselves. There's the smartphone, the smartwatch, the earbuds, the PC, the tablet, XR headsets, and many more smart devices throughout your life. In one form or another, Snapdragon is behind all of these devices, providing incredible experiences. So it only makes sense that they come together to deliver a single, seamless experience across all your screens and surfaces. As a company that powers so much across so many platforms, we want to set the bar higher and create a more unified solution for devices to work together across ecosystems. Not with another app, but with something more universal that makes it easier for both OEMs and users to easily and intuitively connect all their devices together. Today, I'm very excited to announce Snapdragon Seamless, a significant leap forward in making multi-device experiences that cut across ecosystem boundaries. Let's take a look.
Some things just never change, like the way you look at me tonight. Way up, way up, ooh, way up, high. Way up, ooh, way up,
Snapdragon Seamless is a collection of hardware solutions and a robust software framework that allows devices to effortlessly discover and connect to one another so they can work in harmony. With our lower power, lower latency Bluetooth and Wi-Fi technology, and always sensing capabilities powered by the Qualcomm Sensing Hub, you'll be able to create a self-organizing and intelligent network that bridges smartphones, laptops, tablets, earbuds, smartwatches, and XR devices. So now they can share information, context, and other capabilities even during sleep mode. This provides tighter integration across devices from different OEMs, ecosystems, and operating systems, as well as instant plug-and-play access so you can easily add a new device to your seamless experience. We also offer software tools such as APIs, libraries, and protocols to help simplify connecting new devices. Let me show you one of the first seamless interactions between Snapdragon devices, courtesy of our friends at Honor. We have 3 devices on the main stage: a Snapdragon-powered smartphone, laptop, and tablet, all of which are instantly connected to each other. In this example, the photo we used earlier for photo expansion is dragged from the Honor Android smartphone to the Snapdragon X Elite Windows laptop, seamlessly using the laptop's keyboard and mouse. We're able to enhance it in a photo editing application, save it, and drag it over to our third device, the Android tablet. Finally, we're able to rename the file using the keyboard from the laptop. We can share files, camera experiences, and even your mouse pointer across all 3 devices. How cool is that? The possibilities with Snapdragon Seamless are incredibly exciting. You won't need to worry about investing in one ecosystem over another. Snapdragon Seamless will work behind the scenes to ensure they all work together. That's why we're working closely with leading manufacturers across product categories and operating systems such as Windows and Android to bring ecosystems together and do what's right for the users. Now, back to Cristiano for some closing comments. Thank you.
Thank you for listening to our day 1 keynote. I think it will come to a close. I've been told I'm the closer. A couple things. I can't help but I have to comment on this Seamless announcement. It's really incredible. And you hopefully saw that today. You saw throughout the day the presentations. You saw Microsoft working together with Meta. You saw the Android working together with Windows. Having to have old devices in a closed ecosystem is really getting out of fashion, especially when you think about the future that we have with Gen AI. So this is a great thing about you choose what device that you want, but most important beyond consumer choice is actually allow innovation to happen at different devices all at the same time. This is really exciting time for the industry. We're so happy to have you here with us. This was just day one. The better part of the Snapdragon Summit is tomorrow, so please be here for our day two. We're going to share a lot of interesting information and a lot of details about all of the products. I just want to summarize it. We are changing into the Gen AI era. It's going to change user experience. It's going to create a whole new cycle for the mobile industry and also for the mobile computer industry. We're very excited to be part of the journey with many partners, and you saw what we're doing with our new CPU. I think that what we're doing with X-Span is first of its kind. The ability for you to have whole home coverage, whole campus, whole hotel, and just have this micro-power Wi-Fi and earbuds is a breakthrough technology, and it all geared towards improving consumer experience. We're very excited about the many partnerships in pushing the technology forward. Stay tuned. Watch the video about how we made the intro, and I hope to see you all tomorrow for day two. Thank you very much. Thank you.
My name is Damian Acevedo, and I'm the Director of Photography. I said yes to the project because I knew that we were going to find unique ways to move the camera that were really unavailable to us with a traditional camera. And to me, that seemed like it would be really fun to do.
We want to show how the Snapdragon technology is used in different devices. So it kind of made sense to us that we should shoot this film with a phone.
The portrait mode function of the camera is something that we just discovered, and we just fell in love with it.
It has this HDR sort of effect, which is actually really nice.
It has so many different shooting modes and so many different settings. I was so impressed. Action! During the 360 moments where the camera is revolving around our actors, I was able to find that it was able to capture a wide range of the color.
Just really fun to watch our VP, Damian, coming up with fun, unexpected camera movements.
I like the one when we put it on the turntable and the DJ was able to push it around.
It was one of those moments where I was able to just quickly set it up in a matter of seconds. It opened up the opportunity to think on the fly because we could rig it in a place in a short amount of time, then get another shot that we wouldn't have otherwise gotten.
I wanted to create something that kind of aligned with the theme of the campaign, which is the power to move. Very energetic, very driving. One of the things that surprised me about using a Snapdragon-powered laptop paired with these headphones was how low latency the Bluetooth was and how well they operate together. And then the importance of just being able to pick up, literally be on the go and not have to be near an outlet. I can be creating anywhere, which is super useful.
It can be a very efficient way of shooting and even more efficient in some ways than traditional filmmaking.